He was trusted with some of the deepest secrets the United States possessed. He worked inside the most powerful intelligence agency in the world. He walked the same halls where solid decisions shape wars, diplomacy, and the fate of nations. And yet, he chose to betray everything. This is about Aldrich Ames, one of the most damaging traitors in the history of the CIA, a man whose actions cost lives, shattered operations, and shook American intelligence from the inside. And after decades behind bars, he has died in federal prison at the age of 84. Ames did not begin as a villain. He grew up around intelligence work. His own father was a CIA officer, and from a young age he saw the quiet, secretive world of espionage from the inside. For many people, this world looks glamorous. For Ames, it became ordinary life. He joined the CIA in the early 1960s. At first, his career did not look extraordinary. He was not a genius officer or a legendary spy catcher. In fact, colleagues later said he was often average, sometimes careless, sometimes drinking too much, sometimes missing deadlines. But slowly, through years of experience and the right positions, he reached a place where his access mattered more than his talent. Eventually, Ames became chief of the counterintelligence branch in the CIA Soviet division. That position came with enormous power. He knew the identities of people secretly working for the United States inside the Soviet Union. He knew about hidden operations, double agents, communication methods, and classified programs. He stood at the center of one of the most sensitive intelligence missions of the Cold War. And then, he made a decision that would change many lives. In 1985, Ames walked into the Soviet embassy in Washington, D.C., and made direct contact with the KGB. He did not hide his name. He did not pretend to be anonymous. He openly offered secrets. In exchange, he asked for money. That first step opened a door that would never close again. From that point on, Ames became one of the highest-paid foreign agents ever handled by the KGB. Over the years, he received millions of dollars. His lifestyle changed overnight. Expensive cars, cash purchases, luxury homes, designer clothing, all of it appeared suddenly. For a CIA officer with an ordinary salary, his wealth made no sense. And yet, for years, no one stopped him. What he handed over was not just paperwork or classified reports. He revealed names, real people, human beings secretly working for the United States inside the Soviet Union. Many of those people were immediately arrested. Several were executed. Others disappeared into prisons and were never seen again. Families shattered. Networks collapsed. Years of intelligence work were wiped out in months. This was not a victimless betrayal. Lives were lost because of what Aldrich Ames did. So why did he do it? Even today there is debate. He often said he simply wanted money. He spoke about debts, financial pressure, lifestyle expectations. But many analysts believe it was deeper than that. He showed resentment. He felt unappreciated, underestimated, and ignored. He developed arrogance, ego, and a sense that he was smarter than the organization he served. Some say he enjoyed beating the system. Some say he enjoyed the feeling of control. Whatever the reason, the result was destruction. For a long time, the CIA did not realize where the leaks were coming from. One asset after another inside the Soviet Union vanished. Operations failed. Doubt grew. Suspicion spread across the agency. Something was wrong. Someone inside was working for the enemy. Eventually, investigators began looking closely at finances. That was the beginning of the end. Ames's sudden wealth, his cash purchases, and unexplained bank deposits were impossible to ignore forever. The FBI began watching him. His movements were tracked, his communications were monitored, his trash was examined, his routine was mapped minute by minute. In February 1994, Aldrich Ames was arrested. His wife was arrested as well for helping him hide the money. He confessed. The trial did not take long. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. No escape, no second chance. no return to the outside world. And that is where he spent the rest of his life, behind bars. Decades later, in January 2026, his life ended in a federal prison in Maryland. Quietly, no ceremonies, no honors, just the final chapter of a man who once held some of America's greatest secrets and sold them. But his actions did not end with him. They forced the CIA and the United States to confront hard truths. Internal security was tightened. Financial checks became stricter. Background reviews became deeper. Trust inside the agency changed forever. Ames became an example taught in training rooms and classified briefings around the world. The most dangerous threat is not always outside the walls. Sometimes it sits quietly inside them. And there is another deeper question that his life leaves behind. A question bigger than espionage or agencies. What makes a person betray everything they once swore to protect? Is it just money? Is it pride? Is it anger? Or is it simply the belief that they will never be caught? Each viewer may answer that differently. But what cannot be denied is the impact. His choices cost lives. His choices shifted intelligence operations at the highest levels. His choices will be remembered long after his name fades. Aldrich Ames is gone now. The Cold War is over. The world has changed, but the warning remains the same. Sometimes the greatest danger to a nation's secrets is the person trusted to guard them. If you found this video insightful and you want more deep explanations about global events, intelligence, power, and the unseen decisions shaping the world, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and stay connected. Your support helps us bring you more content like this.